Hello and welcome to Drunken Dragon Gaming, where the drinks are cold, the meals are warm, and the games are on fire. So tonight, by request of Tundra, we are jumping into Space Engineers. I know we were going to do Roadcraft, but unfortunately the window for the demo of Roadcraft has expired, so we're not going to be able to play that tonight. So instead we're jumping into our playthrough of Space Engineers and seeing what we're going to have going on there. So we'll have Tundra and Pi both joining us. So give me just a moment here. So we've already connected to the server, but we haven't landed on the planet yet. So here we are going to select our drop pod. We're going to go with that Earth-like drop pod. And the game's very quiet, you know. And I guess, do we tell it? Oh, I guess maybe we just hit respawn. Do I double click it? Oh, here we go. What's happening? Is it B? Oh. Okay, well, touchdown. Alright, let me go get myself unmuted in Discord real quick. Let me figure out what the buttons do. Tab to cycle through HUD states. Okay, so this thing's telling me things. Something about H. Oh, okay. Alright, so how we pull up... okay, there's inventory. Then we go unmute now. There we go. And... oh, okay, looks like there's a pistol and a magazine in my ship here, so let's, I guess, grab those.
Hello there.
Hey, buddy. Oh, Space Pirates. Okay, let me create a faction. Oh, must be exactly 3 characters long. Oh, we can pick some stuff here. Let's look what we got options-wise. Okay, then there's a bunch of DLC stuff, so I can't do any of those. Alright. I guess.
If you see one you like, you can make me the leader temporarily and I could swap over to it.
No, I don't see any that are jumping out at me. So let's go with this one. And then let's change that to that. Change that to that. Okay. Proceed. Oh, and now it's... Alright. There we go.
And then click the accept everyone box.
Okay.
So that way we can just join.
Edit faction. I don't see accept everyone.
It's not in edit. It's right there above your name. To the members.
Okay. Okay, got it. Alright, leave the passenger seat. So let's see what we have happening here.
So there's one cool little thing we could do real quick to find out where each other is at.
Okay.
Is if you do Alt F10, should pull up the admin screen, and click Show All Players.
Okay.
And that should...
I'm not seeing your name.
I am not either. Interesting.
Yeah, I've got to turn it on. Okay.
Must not be close. We must be like really far away then.
Oh man, we're supposed to land close to each other.
Depends on what you set the...
I said to land close to each other.
Yeah. We're so close we can't.
Unless you decide to land on the moon.
No, I'm on the planet.
Keep getting all these unknown signals and unidentified signals.
Yeah, so one of the things is you're going to want to equip your pistol.
Oh.
So
okay.
you'll hit the G key, and then you're going to go to Character Weapons, and that pistol you're going to drag down to your hotbar.
Okay.
That way you have a weapon.
Okay.
And then if you go around your pod there should be an O2H2 gen. It's one of the yellow boxes, the yellow outlined boxes.
The survival kit?
No, that's the other one. There should be one on the side with a light on it.
Oh, yep. O2 H2 generator.
Yeah, the only thing you're going to need is the oxygen bottle, or the hydrogen bottle, sorry. You can put that in your hotbar, or in your inventory.
Okay. Boy,
That way when you hit X for your jetpack, you have a decent bit of hydrogen before you fall out of the sky.
Gotcha. Oh, I see. Ow.
Yeah, be very careful. The jetpack is strong enough to kill you, so be very, very careful with it. You can't just blindly run into a tree at full speed and die.
There is a thing. Oh, that's meters. Okay.
Yeah, everything's in meters and kilometers.
I was trying to figure out where you would be, because apparently there's no map.
Nope. There is no map.
That makes things challenging.
It makes it a little bit, yeah.
How you supposed to play together if?
Well, usually we'd go and find each other. I'm surprised the show all players did not work. It usually does. It's very strange.
Okay, let's see. Let's try. Hey, John. Hey, nerd. What's going on, Big Viper?
The Viper. Probably a game he would enjoy, I bet. This game can get very complicated if you want it to be.
Try to see if I can let me see where the members are of the faction. You know?
Mm-hmm. Okay, well. trying to look at your stream where the shadow is and trying to figure out. Looks like we're not too far away, according to the sun's rotation, anyway. Okay, well, there is one other way. So we can hit the K key and go over to GPS, the GPS tab, and click New from Current Position. And then once you've created that, there's a copy to clipboard in the bottom right of that window.
Okay.
Once you click that, you can exit out and then hit the Enter key, which is the global chat, and hit Control V, and then hit Enter. And then go back to the GPS tab, and you can click that. It'll be grayed out. You click it and click Always Visible on the bottom.
Okay.
So yeah, we're actually not too far away. We're about 3.81 kilometers. That's actually pretty good.
Okay, there you are.
No, when you were landing, did you see any like lakes or anything near you?
No. I saw ice. Lots of ice.
Because ice is a good source of hydrogen and oxygen, so if we can find one of those.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be tough though, because our back in the day you used to be able to land with a wheeled pod, but unfortunately they don't do that no more on the Earth-like planet.
Yeah, there's ice that is just about 26 meters below where I landed.
That's good. You have ice near you. Okay, so I'm going to.
Okay, that's a drill. Okay, that's a grinder for grinding and salvaging. Okay. A welder.
Yep.
Okay.
I am going to attempt to use my pod to get to you. I say attempt because this could go very badly.
Wait, you can fly that thing?
Yep. But it is not easy because you only got thrusters going upwards. Let's go ahead and show everything.
Is there a flashlight on my suit?
Yep.
L.
It is the L, yeah.
There we go.
And also you have, you set it to 100, well, I think that's the standard actually. It's 120 minutes for day-night cycles, so that's an hour in each.
Right, that's what I figured because previously it was at 240. No, it was at less.
Yeah, 60 is usually what you would want it to be.
So how do I get a bigger inventory?
You don't. Not right now.
Oh.
Usually vehicles are your inventory for big stuff, and it's all calculated in liters rather than the item count, so you can only carry so many. Well, you can carry 400 liters. And depending on the item's weight is depending on what you can carry.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the above your hotbar there, that's your inventory. So you get like a little bit of an indicator of how full your inventory is.
Oh, okay. So it's not the number of slots.
Yeah. Yeah, you have an infinite number of slots in any given inventory.
Oh, okay.
No matter if it's a box or yours.
Well, that's what I was asking about because I saw that I only had 7 slots in my inventory. I'm going, it's all used up.
Yeah. But an infinite number of slots and items don't have a stack number, really. They stack infinitely. It's all dependent on how much it weighs.
Okay, so it looks like I can drill the ground over here, and it kind of does a voxel thing.
Yeah, so left click is normal mining for collection, and right click is if you want to mine but you don't want
Oh,
to
okay.
collect it. And it'll do a bigger hole as well. So yeah, it's all voxel. You could destroy an entire planet if you really wanted to. You could take out every single voxel. Freaking insane. Okay, so then I need to put show in block terminal, landing gear.
Oh, that looks like ice. Oh, it is. All right. All right, drilled down to the ice.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, so if you could guess, the O2H2 gen, that's also how you refill your bottles. You put the bottle in the
Gotcha.
O2H2 generator and it'll refill. And
Ta-da.
ice also needs to be in there or a connected inventory in order for it to
Gotcha.
work.
That's awesome, bad boy. Let's see. Oh, let me go grab myself a glass so that I may have a beverage. It is Friday. Grad for DDG, every day's Friday.
So it's happy hour somewhere, huh?
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. All right. Yeah. Oh. It's that time of day again where I've got the sun blinding me. Coming straight through the window right into my left eye.
Mm.
I kind of prefer it if it would hit me in both eyes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause just one eye, that kind of... Buy building landing gear something.
What's that?
It said that there was a message at the bottom of my screen, something about landing gear.
Oh, it's because I grinded down the landing gear and rebuilt it. So also inside your G menu, there is a progression tab at the top. And this is block progression. So you need to build the previous block in order to unlock the next set of blocks, basically. The ones in white are ones you can build, and the ones grayed out are the ones you can't.
Okay, so basic assembler.
Yeah, so one of the things you can do, which is what I just did,
Material
is go to one of
levels.
your landing gear on your pod
Basic
and
refinery.
hit 2 for the grinder. And grind it down below the functional line, which is over on the right. And then weld it back up with the welder.
How do I know when I don't see a line?
See over on the right side when you're aiming at it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I completely wrecked it almost.
Yeah, now that one is broken, so you have to do a functional one because you don't have the parts. It's not that you grinded it down too far; it was already broken when you landed.
Oh, okay. You said I need to take it down just below functional?
Yep, just below functional.
Okay.
I weld it back up. She got shared progression on.
Okay. Space and C to fly up and down. WASD move and strafe. Q and E to roll. Okay. Alright, so I don't know if that did anything. I don't know what that did. Block progression.
Oh, it's actually giving you prompts. Cool.
Oh, I see. Okay, so now that I did that, now I've got all these other wheels and things that I can make.
Yep. So yeah, the progression is basically a little bit of a kind of a tutorial to kind of help you along.
Okay.
I'd say it's very minimal. It's not the...
Check something. Oh, here we go.
It is not letting me do... Oh, of course, because I'm an idiot, that's why. That'd probably help if I had the correct seat.
Okay, there we go. I didn't have music or nothing.
No.
And the game was awfully quiet, so I was like... And I realized that the volumes were all turned down.
Oh. Weird.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, so in order to place that down, you're going to... Oh. Did you have to leave or something?
No, the music got way too loud.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, no, I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, so in order to place that, you're going to need iron plates.
Steel
now
plates.
The first thing... Or steel plates, sorry. Same damn thing. There is no iron plates, but yeah. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take your drill and you're going to want to drill into the ground.
I think I want to get some flooring first.
Well, to start off with, you're going to want to drill just a little bit into the ground to get some stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then once you've got your stone, you're going to put it in your survival kit. Or you'll have 1,000,000 stone just ready to... Nice.
Well, because I said that I drilled down to where the...
Right.
Alright, so I throw that in there. Now what?
Yep, so go to the production tab.
Oh, hold on.
No, sorry.
Production.
I'm a little bit delayed, so... Yeah. And go over to the... Underneath the blueprint, there you go. Ingots.
That's what I thought, but all it has is...
Yeah, you're going to click that, and what it's going to do is it's going to turn that stone into a few useful materials.
Oh, okay. I see.
So, yeah.
Iron, nickel, silicon wafers, and gravel. Yeah. Okay.
And I believe it's either control click or shift click will make... Control click, I think, makes 10, and shift click makes 100. Something like that. And then once you've made a decent amount of materials, now you can go back to that little toolbox like an icon, or the components icon, yeah. And you can start making stuff, basically.
What does it want? Oh, it needs more iron. Okay.
Good.
Alright, more stone.
Yeah, this is basically the start of the loop. Now I need to... I might leave my pod here. Just take the...
Oh, couldn't hear the lady over my drill. She was telling me inventory full.
Yeah. There was a... Yeah, there is a small... Can I get access to that?
Inventory full.
All right, bye, lady. I mean, I've seen it in the past where,
Inventory full.
goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to chat, but yeah,
Oh.
I have touched this thing before, but well, Thunder knows the story behind it. But basically, I got thrust into the deep end with no information, and the game didn't have any kind of tutorial or anything. And eventually, I gave up because the people I was supposed to play with, they just left me in a corner and went, "You go ahead and do whatever you want to." And I'm sitting here going, I have no clue what I'm doing.
It's like, yeah, at least a little bit of a tutorial to figure out how to do things. Need computers. Yeah, a lot of them.
And this is while we wait for Tundra to make it over here.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah. It's like I want to bring my whole pod with me. Which is not going to be easy.
Where can I get rid of this scrap metal?
You just drop it on the ground if you want.
Hey, Balin. Yes.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, this is my first time with the game. This is not.
Energy low.
Oh, energy low. Now what?
So go back, hop in your little pod there. And it'll give you energy. Just gotta sit in the seat. You can also hold F on the survival kit as well. That'll also give you energy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that survival kit's basically can't lose that. That thing is very, very important at the moment.
So Tundra's played this plenty, but I have not.
Yeah. You got about 800 hours in it.
Yeah, I mean, before you suggested Space Engineers, I was going to say go back to Medieval because I wanted to see the windmill.
And it's nothing special anyway. Yeah, looks like I need to make some computers.
Tundra will make it over here about the end of the stream.
I gotta make some computers so I can make a freaking control seat so I can fly my pod over there.
So, is the block progression locked per player, or?
It looks like it is, yeah.
Okay.
I think so. we shall see. So I think there's an option somewhere that's like shared progression, but I think that's server side. Possibly. Oh, I can't make... Okay, well. I'm gonna have to leave this here. Looks like I'm walking.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So we'll have to come back to this.
Yeah, I remember that, you can make like a machine that drills the ground and then it processes it automatically.
Inventory full.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. It'll be a while before we're at that point, but yeah, absolutely. Is that you need basically a base with drills, and then that's powered, and then a pipe system, and then it goes into a refinery, refines all the stuff, and then you have that hooked up to an assembler, and then
Yeah,
things.
we're the same faction.
Hello.
I almost shot you.
No. Don't worry, the only thing we got to worry about is wolves. So.
I was wanting to get some foundations put down to put stuff on.
Oh, okay. So when you get the chance, can you hop back in your? Oh wait, I can hop in your passenger seat. Can I do this? Probably not. But I will try.
I have no idea what you're doing.
Okay, I'll have to have you do it then. So inside, sit in your seat there, and you hit the K menu, which will pull up all your block list.
Yep.
And you click the top one, scroll all the way down to the bottom, click, and then shift click, and it should select everything.
You want me to click what? Where?
So click on the top, the antenna.
Okay.
Sorry. And then shift click survival kit, and it should select everything.
Okay.
And on the right side, see it says share block. You want to click share with the faction.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So now I should be able to access your survival kit. Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna grab a quick smoke. Yeah, I'm assuming you saw where I've been digging.
Yeah, I'll find it. Damn, there's no lakes around here. Yeah, well. I always like to set up base on next to an ice lake, because ice lake is a pretty easy way of getting minerals and stuff like that usually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think probably all we have around here so far looks like ice. Let me see. Status on that ore detector. Yep, it's set at maximum range. Okay, cool.
Yeah, everything's set to maximum range.
Yeah, the ore detector, I don't think it's that way anymore, but it used to be when you put them down, they had a smaller range when you first put it down. They built it.
Oh, okay.
And you have to extend the range outwards. So, but unfortunately, the small grid ore detectors only have a range of 50 meters, so it's pretty small.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, there are pirates in the game.
Yeah, but I think it's a pretty small chance we'll come across anything pirate related. We won't be attacked or anything like that.
That's good, because all I got is this little wimpy pistol.
Yeah, we just have to fight the wolves. If we hit any wolves, we'll just fly up and shoot them. Protection. Let's go. So yeah, it's control click makes 10, and shift click makes 100. So I'm gonna make myself some computers, and I think I needed a display, and I can get my pod over here. I couldn't do it on my survival kit because I kind of tore down my survival kit slightly to try and help build the control seat. And then I went, oh crap! Now I can't play. What is happening? I'm confused. Whoa. Is there some kind of lag or something?
Inventory full.
Huh.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm gonna refill my bottle. And I think I've got everything I needed to go and get my respawn pod over here.
Inventory full.
So yeah, our basic goal right now is just to get a base up and going, get some automation going, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then build ourselves a spaceship eventually. And get off the Earth-like planet. Go explore.
Alright, where was that block menu again?
G is the build menu. Or what are you looking for?
Foundation blocks.
Oh, yeah. So those are going to just be armor blocks. You want to go with the light armor, it's the cheapest. And you got to pull it down to your hotbar.
Not the interior wall?
No, you want to go with the light armor because they're cheaper.
Okay.
And to make sure you're building with the bigger block, not the smaller one, for base.
Cargo containers. Solar panels. Hey, Bamado. I'm not seeing...
You're in progression tab. You need to go to the blocks tab at the top.
Okay. All I have is guns.
Oh, because you're on, you see on the left side, you've got character weapon selected.
Oh, okay.
Just click home.
Here we go.
You can also search on the top as well, if you're looking for something specific.
Lots of steel plates. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, for the big blocks they are. But you always want to build in large grid when you're doing a base. So you can actually make the production blocks and things.
Okay, so now... Steel plates are expensive.
Yep.
I'm gonna be sitting there digging stone the entire stream.
Well, once I get my pot over there, we'll be digging stone for a while.
Alright, so...
Alright, here goes. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Oh.
And Tundra flies off and leaves me like that other group did. Says he changed his mind. He's going to the moon.
Yep. I mean, can't do that. If you get bored, just respawn and go take a pod on a different planet. Let's see. I'm going to need a gyro. Need a gyro so I can control this thing.
I've made a bigger hole now. Oh, control at a number. Okay, I see.
Inventory full.
I'm just over here making a mess of things, don't worry about it.
Inventory full.
I think I'm gonna dig a hole closer to this thing.
Yeah, probably be a good idea. And there went my O2H2 gen.
He's breaking everything over there.
Yep, I can get this thing back on its landing gear. Come on, gyro. You can do it.
Doesn't even feel like I'm digging a hole. Yes. Yes, he does.
What's that?
He wanted to know if you had Space Engineers 2 yet.
Yep.
Yeah, he actually has a whole series that he put up on his channel.
I started a series, but
Yeah,
kind
well,
of got bored with it, unfortunately.
well, they didn't leave you with a whole lot that you could do.
Yeah, I was having fun building, and then once I, was satisfied with having fun with the blocks that were available, I was just like, yep, okay, I'm done.
Inventory full. Energy low.
Whoa! Whoa! What's happening? Oh, wolves.
Oh, yep. So fly up on top of your pod so you can just shoot them. Yeah, so they're the enemies of on the Earth-like planet. Just to keep things interesting.
There's so many of them. And I'm out of ammo.
Need some help. We'll have to make ourselves
Well, they're starting to leave. Don't get any loot out of them.
yeah, they drop loot.
So I don't have any melee weapon.
They drop components.
Oh, okay. And power cells.
Yep. Those would be very, very useful for building a battery.
Ah! Got another one over here that just won't leave me alone.
Crap.
Your health is low.
This dang pod would just be nicer to me. Whew. Okay, I'm up in here finally. Jeez. This could go very horribly wrong, so. I'm coming back to you.
Can I craft bullets in this thing?
Yeah, should be able to. I don't know if you've got the. We probably don't have the material, but.
No, I can make a pistol, but it doesn't have bullets.
Underneath
Oh,
that.
wait, ammo.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah, the ammo tab, yeah.
Energy.
Getting this pod up in the air and making it flyable was not easy. I'm gonna do my absolute best not to crash into you either. Because since I only have thrusters going upwards, I have to control it kind of like a helicopter. But it's not as easy, I suppose.
Any more of you juckers? It's an alien!
Flying saucer!
Shoot it!
Trying to come down to the ground without face planting. It is not easy. Come on.
Somebody needs to give that pilot a alcohol check.
Well,
Sir, can you say the alphabet backwards for me?
it's like I can't see the alphabet backwards on a normal day. Alright, I'm locked to the ground. Whew.
Oh,
Good enough.
okay. I can't put that in there.
Oh. The, okay, very good. Sweet.
This wolf has computers.
Nice.
And I got no more room in my inventory, but I've also got nowhere to put my stuff.
Inside of your seat, there's a little bit of space.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, there we go. I got locked in the seat for a second. It kind of lagged. There should be a small cargo. Yeah, there is a little bit of lag. I think Pi's trying to join. Possibly. Yeah, there's a small cargo container, but getting to it. Oh, but it's all small pipes, so I wouldn't be able to move material anyway. Can we build cargo containers yet? You need to produce a little bit of interior plate. You survival kit's got more space than I give it credit for.
Inventory full.
Oh yeah, I should have told you about that too. If you hold F while you're drilling, you'll pick up most of the stuff.
Yep. Yep, I've already been doing that.
Sweet. Very good.
And yes, we did have what I needed to be able to make some bullets, so.
That's good.
What is that? Why does my ship have a pimple?
That's what I'm building. It's a medium storage container, so we can actually store a little bit while we
Oh, okay.
work. But I need to produce the components for it first.
Gotcha. See, how do I refill my hydrogen bottle?
So put it in the O2H2 gen, and then leave it there for a second, and it should refill it.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
And also on the bottom left, you see that little bottle underneath O2 or H2? Yeah, that's your bottle. So yeah, when that icon disappears, your O2 or your H2, your hydrogen bottle. There we go. Brain. The hydrogen bottle's empty. So definitely keep an eye on that because the suit lady doesn't always warn us when our hydrogen is low, and we tend to fall out of the sky.
I like your outfit. How did you get that outfit?
So this is the medieval engineer's outfit.
Right. They didn't give me a place to be able to select how my character looked.
It's on the main menu.
No.
But that's not the only place. Eventually we will have a medical station that'll allow you to change at will.
Okay.
When you're inside there.
Yeah.
On the main menu, there's a character. Right, I think it's right above options or somewhere around that.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna snag a smoke real quick and then go back to digging.
Yep, I'm helping dig now that I'm over here.
Well, I dug the hole a little bit deeper because I was noticing something. That digging in the dirt there, you just didn't get a lot of rock. It was very slow. So if you go deeper, where you can actually see the color change in the ground, you get
the actual stone.
you get a lot more stone.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I have to experiment to figure things out.
Yeah. Yep, and I will help the best I can.
I mean, I had 14 hours in the game, so I'm starting to slowly remember a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember putting down foundation so that I could put like an assembler thing on there. Basically, I had more space, and you could have this crate that you just dumped all your stone into, and then it would just automatically process everything, and it could process a lot more and a lot faster than the survival kit.
Yep. That is the refinery. We'll build a basic refinery to start out with so that we don't have to manually produce stuff. Manually keep telling it to make me more stuff, make me more things. So then that basic ore refinery will do that, and then eventually we'll get access to the bigger refinery, which that one goes a lot faster and gives you more yield, and it also has upgrade slots on it so you can go for either more production as far as speed or.
But I seem to recall
power or anything like that.
I seem to recall that I had to build like some kind of a tower to put windmills on top of it for power.
Yep. Yeah, we'll be into power in a little bit when we get the wind turbines unlocked.
The wind turbines are already unlocked for me.
That's good. They're very expensive though, and we don't have the assembler to make the parts for the wind turbine. So I believe you need small steel tubes and things. Or girders. Yeah, it's girders, that's what it is. Yeah, so we'll need the basic assembler in order to make the parts for a wind turbine. Okay, then I need construction components.
Yeah, I remember when I built my first drilling ship, and I constantly flip that thing upside down.
Yeah. Now, me personally, I like making vehicles, wheeled vehicles for doing all kinds of various tasks, because it's a little bit that extra challenge, because it's really hard to make a vehicle drilling machine that is stable and will do what you need it to do.
Ah, hey, Pi.
They can be interesting though. Bye. I can't hear him.
Yeah, that's alright.
We're very low, sir.
I got him turned up to max. This hand drill doesn't have a whole lot of reach.
No. If you crouch, it'll be a little bit easier if you're trying to drill down further.
Oh yeah, this is working much better. Hey, all chat can see is sparks, but you know.
Yeah.
Inventory full.
We also got to be careful when we're flying too. If we're both flying with jetpacks near each other. It's always fun to run into your friend at high speed.
Oh, okay.
And you both just die.
Inventory full.
Ugh. It's like it's hilarious. Just like, what the hell? Watch what you're flying. Watch where you're flying at. Yeah. The engineer in this game is very he's made of glass or paper mache, whichever way you want to look at it.
Ah! Get off of me!
No, I'm out of ammo. Where you little bastard.
Oh, my reputation just dropped with something apparently.
Yeah, your repetition with the space spiders, essentially. So all NPCs in the game have a faction. He's chasing after you. Oh. There we go. Yeah, SPID.
Oh. I think I just heard pie into the atmosphere.
Yep. Let's see where he's gonna land. Ah. Freaking wolf. I need to heal. So yeah, if you have damage, you can come over here to your survival kit on the side, right next to this thruster. That little computer. You'd hold F on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that will refill all the stuff in the things. And if it's piped up to O2, or if it's piped up to an O2 H2 gen that has ice in it, it will refill your oxygen and hydrogen as well. Oh, I see Pi. He's about 3 kilometers away.
So he shows up on the thing for us.
I think it. I wonder if it must have a range for some reason. Or it just decided to work randomly. Who knows? Those wolves brought me some helpful construction components.
Oh, don't forget to take a look inside the seat.
I get the pistol. Yep.
Inventory.
How long has it been since you played this one?
It's been a very long time.
Okay.
Tundra, don't forget to check the seat in my thing. Yeah, because there's construction components in there.
That's sweet. There's actually some motors I need.
Inventory full.
Okay, so this medium cargo container, I mean, it's not, I didn't want to block off the survival kit and have to access through the cargo container to get to the survival kit, so that's why it's just shoved here on the side.
Okay.
But this medium cargo container holds quite a bit, so we can put our components in there. I say quite a bit as in it holds very little, but compared to what we have at the moment, it's actually quite a bit. I'll move all the components to there. So if you double click each item, it'll automatically throw it in there.
Okay.
Then you spam click your way through the inventory. So also when mining resources, like you are now, you want to pick up as much as you can off the ground. Because if we get too many items on the ground, trash cleanup starts to clean up some of it, so you'll end up losing material.
Okay.
So the stone don't matter because, as you know, it's pretty well infinite. But as far as things like iron and whatnot goes, you definitely want to pick up as much as you can. Yeah, that's just the trash cleanup's way of keeping the game from getting super laggy. Not have too many items.
Inventory full.
Okay.
Inventory full.
Okay.
So you doing okay over there, Pi?
More or less.
Alright. You got your hydrogen bottle and all that? At least.
I'm not doing any of that. I'm spending almost my entire time fighting these stupid wolves that never seem to stop.
Oof. Speaking of, we're probably gonna have to make some more ammo.
Well, our ships have an ore detector, but it's short range.
Yep. But we can't process nickel and stuff like that. You can't process direct ores with the survival kit. You have to do it with a refiner. Yep. You can only process stone in the survival kit.
Okay.
So if we want to speed things up, we're going to have to start building a base.
Well, I've been trying to get these steel plates so I can get the foundation down.
Let's see. So you... Oh. I apparently lagged. So yeah, when you're looking at the production, the farthest left item is priority. And you can click and drag your production queue to the desired thing. I just put the ammo in front just to get it finished, and then
Okay.
Steel plate. I keep saying iron plate.
Well, I mean, the priority was processing the stone, and then the next was the steel plate.
Yeah, the stone will process, regardless, in order to make the components that are in the queue. So it'll always process the stone enough to make the next item.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Nope, local grid is funky.
Yeah, that's the local grid to the to the voxels. Now the cool thing is we don't have to weld these up in order for it to be our base. We can leave them just like this. They will still transfer power and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
And be a structure. So we don't have to sit there and waste hundreds to thousands of plates welding this up.
Don't have to worry about structural integrity or anything?
Nope. Now, if you do disconnect two grids, they will split apart and fall to gravity. Like if you made like a bridge between two tower points and you disconnect that bridge in the middle from both points, it'll fall to the ground.
Gotcha.
Become its own grid.
Now, I've got a plus sign with this thing, so can I change the shape of this?
Yep.
How do I do that? Oh, looks like a mouse wheel.
Yeah.
But then how do I rotate this?
If you look in the top right, oh, yours does not show that for some reason. Interesting. The home and page up, page down, insert and delete will be your rotation.
Okay.
Yeah, and you will be able to place those blocks until you run out of iron plates. You need at least one iron plate to place that block, whatever the starting component is. Which is mainly iron plates or interior plates.
Alright, there we go. I gave us a ramp.
Yeah,
I think
a little bit of a ramp.
I think the ramp I'll probably want to actually fully fill in just so we can see that it's a ramp.
I didn't have any plates. Yeah, you weld them up a little bit. They weld up in stages, which is pretty cool. That's what I really like about this is when you're welding stuff up, it welds up in stages, which looks really nice. Oh, we're out of iron.
It says it's got stone, but it's not trying to process it.
Oh, because we don't have it, so we do this. Let's do shift click 1000. There we go. So see, and even though it's at the back of the queue, it'll always process the stone.
Right.
Until it can process an item, and it continues on. So shift and control, then you click, and that's 1000. But yeah, we'll just set it to 1000 so that it continues to make.
Oh. Now it's running in reverse. Now it's making construction components.
Swap that around. Okay.
Alright, so then what I was looking at.
Continue mining this out.
Now, from the progression spot, is that somewhere that I can actually drag from to the hot bar? Let's see. It is. Okay. Okay. Let me get a steel plate.
Mm-hmm. Trying to do a refiner.
Yep.
Sweet. I wonder if we get enough from the wolves to build a battery. Of course, I don't have battery unlocked yet.
I need another 100 steel plates.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, yep, another 100 steel plates. This is only the basic refinery. It's not even the advanced one. But if we get this built and then we get a battery built, we can start processing stone at a much faster rate. Eventually, we'll be able to have the materials to make a ship and stuff.
Guys, the Pi was still fighting wolves, or if he's okay.
Yeah, I'm just turning a bunch of stone into something usable.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, where Thunder and I are at is where we're building our base, and let's see, join the faction if you haven't already. That's
I think I did. I don't remember how to do
okay.
that. I
Yep.
never did before.
Yep.
Yeah, you did it.
Yep. You're done then. You're good.
Yeah, just let us know if you need any help. And I'll rush over there and try to help out. I made that ammo, but I never grabbed it. Add that to the build planner and let's take out as much as we can. The cool thing is you can add components to anything you're trying to build. You can add the components at any stage. You just left click, it just won't weld up anything if you're adding components higher up. That kind of stuff.
Alright, there's a bunch of stone here to pick up.
Inventory
Okay.
full.
On my way. And just adding what we had so far to the ore or the ore refiner. Building a tunnel.
Yep, up here I just dig through here all the way over to the ice.
You didn't dig it wide enough.
Oh, excuse me.
It's all that dust in your tunnel there.
Yeah. Okay, so where's the Satisfactory's to-do list? Okay.
Inventory full.
Alright. Bunch more stone down there.
Yep, I was stealing stone while you were mining.
Well, that's what I was kind of intending.
Inventory full.
Made it slightly wider.
Full.
Yep.
So we can hopefully get past each other. In there.
Well, I can do solar panels.
Yeah. But we're in a valley. Solar is not going to be all
Not going to be
useful,
great.
unfortunately.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they'll work, but not very well. And wind turbines are cheaper. I don't even think we can make solar cells yet anyway.
And I can do I can do the conveyor tubes.
Yeah, plus I've never been a good fan or a big fan of solar anyway. It's just not very good.
Gotcha.
Unless you're on like you're doing like a little spaceship out in space where you get a lot of sun, you make the solar panel wings and all that, or a little space station maybe, because obviously that'd be the only way to charge, unless you do it nuclear. Now, sadly, since the environment hostility is safe, we don't get the asteroids falling from the sky.
Oh.
And I say sadly because that kind of thing can bring us like materials we can't find, or
Okay.
yeah, especially things like uranium, and
Well, I did make you an admin, so
I can't change any of that. I can only look at what's set. I can't change any options.
huh? How do you get to that?
You'd have to do it through your server settings, wherever.
Well, no.
where
How do you get where you see that?
See what? Oh, when you're joining, when you go to join the server, you can just click on it, and then you can click. It's like a C advanced or whatever it was.
Okay, so it's something that can't be done through the admin tools?
No, as far as I know.
Because I can do a time of day offset, looks like. But I don't know what that does.
It just offsets the times, like, or the sun's like delay. So if you have it on, set it on 59, like a 59-minute rotation, you can offset it by 1 minute, and then it'll be 60. So it's very. That's about as much as I understand that. It's like you can offset the delay for it. if you wanted to.
Oh, wow. I actually tell it when to do trash removal. Interesting.
Yep. But you definitely want trash removal on a server. I'd say that. Because if you don't, what happens eventually is it gets so laggy that you can't play.
Now what's happened? How do I get back to my character?
Oh, what key was that? It was one of the F keys. It was like... Just press all the F keys until you get to it, I guess. I can't remember which one.
There we go. Oh, no. F6.
Yeah, that's what it was. Somewhere in there.
Oh, okay. Galen says what makes Sora hard, in his opinion, is tracking that requires 2 rotors and scripting. Personally, doesn't know how to code that, so...
Yeah, people on Steam do upload scripts that you can copy and paste. Put in
yeah, Bill, as far as I know, the sliders are turned on.
Yep, they are. But we won't run into spiders until we're on the alien planet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Triton? Is that what it's called?
So that's a ways down the road.
That's yeah. We're not there yet.
Alright, so what was he saying that I could do? Said I should do this. So come to this. Right click and complete thing.
Oh. Trying to teach you about the build mode? Or the, what is it called?
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, so hold out your welder. And then when you're selecting the block where you can see the components, right click and it'll add it to the build planner.
Okay. So when I put that in the build planner, what does that do?
So it basically puts it into your queue. So if we say we have a bunch of components on one of these storages, you can come over and middle click, and you can middle click anyway, and it'll tell you cannot withdraw, but you can middle click and it'll put all the components as much as it can into your inventory automatically, so then you can just go up and weld it. You don't have to remember the components list. You know, remember, well, I need 20 computers, I need 40 construction components, you don't have to remember that.
Gotcha.
And then when you finish welding it all the way up completely, it'll take it out of your build planner.
Okay.
And you can queue up to 8 items at once. Which is really nice, so.
That's a nice quality of life thing.
Yeah, they didn't add that till much later, unfortunately, so a lot of us were struggling to remember. Like, oh, okay, looking at my list. What do I need? Yes, I bought this game not too long after it came out. Back when I was still single player in creative mode.
I'm starting to think that, the 14 hours I spent in this game was doing nothing but just digging a hole.
Yeah, of sorts, yeah.
Because I don't remember much of what I did. I do remember that I found iron, and I dug down to iron once before.
Yeah. Yeah, and also your hand drill does also have a range, too. So if you're running around with your hand drill out,
yep.
It has a range as well for items.
Okay.
So, or for ores, and if the ores are close enough to the surface, you'll be able to pick up on them on your hood.
Ah, that's right. That's right, because I wound up building a ship that had an ore detector on it so that I could fly around and figure out where ore was.
Yep. And more than likely it was a small grid, like this one. Say
I
more
don't-
likely, I don't know, but
I don't remember.
was it like these small blocks or was it these gigantic ones?
I just don't remember. And honestly, I think it may have been like a blueprint off of Steam or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we can absolutely do blueprints as well. For survival mode, that means putting down like a projector.
Right.
And you put that blueprint in the projector, and then you build the relevant blocks that it wants.
Yeah, I seem to recall that's what we had to do.
Yeah. Now, if you want to be lazy, you can always put yourself into creative mode and then just place the blueprint.
Right.
And then it just puts it down. Which, sometimes is useful.
I'm grabbing a quick smoke shot.
Now, what's really cool is you do like you do a printer, basically, and you place the projector on that printer, and it projects that small ship or whatever, and then you have the welders come in and weld it all up for you. That way you don't have to do it by hand.
Went ahead and parked myself on top of the ship just in case wolves show up while I'm smoking.
Yeah. Still need all the steel plates in the world.
We need an auto miner.
Yeah, we'll get there. Unfortunately, we couldn't even build a ship even if we wanted to.
And I remember when I first tried this game out, and the person that had convinced me to get it, that went, all right, there you go. They had built this giant drill that had like 6 drill heads on it, and it sat there running around in a circle, just drilling this giant hole straight down.
Yeah, it was always fun.
Just collecting stone, and the stone was automatically getting sucked up and sent straight to the refinery.
Yeah. I suppose it could be, but it's not the fastest way of doing it. You'd want to put that on top of an ore node and then drill out a big hole on the ore node so you don't have a whole bunch of extra stone to deal with. And a lot of it, like later on, if we have like drill ships or drill vehicles, whatever, we'll put sorters on it so that it basically ejects all of the stone out of the inventory, so you're only collecting the raw ore that you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you'll get the material much faster. Get it all processed.
Well, we're halfway to the ice.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, if you want, come in here and grab all this stone that I'm making.
Yeah. That's cool. Lost sight of the hole.
Oh.
I couldn't get back out, so I had to dig a little bit on the side. Oh, drilling some ice.
Yep. Sit into the hole. We're at ice.
Inventory
Yeah.
full.
At least we got a source of ice, so we don't run out for hydrogen.
Yep. And now,
spawned it, the space pod, we'd have to be searching drastically for a lot of ice so that we could have oxygen as well. That's always fun. That's my favorite start, to be honest, is the space pod. You just start out in an asteroid field with a little ship.
well, I mean, I'm new to the game, so, you know.
Yeah. Yep, you definitely don't want to be starting out there where we're frantically trying to find ice and going, oh, I'm out of oxygen. But the spaceship you start out with, though, it has like a small cargo. It's large grid, and it's got a small cargo container and whatnot on it.
Energy.
So you get a little bit more to start out with, luckily.
My energy was critical.
Yeah. Now, the cool thing is that on the Earth-like planet, when you run out of energy, you just won't be able to use your tools. You won't have any lights.
Oh,
that kind of thing.
so Balin says there's also a way to add the to-do list to a production queue, so it'll make the parts you need as well.
Yeah.
There's also a way to build a large grid detector on a small grid ship too. And then he says that sounds like Pam mining script. Oh, when I was talking about the miner.
No, that's you just put a rotor and
Yeah.
have the powered rotor just kind of do a rotation between two.
And now we just kind of widen the.
See, there's a little bit of an issue when it comes to putting the large grid stuff on a small grid. We don't necessarily have the power to be able to do that at the moment. We only got one small grid battery, and we need to keep that running to keep our production going at the moment. But those are some advanced steps. But you absolutely can do that. They made it even easier than it used to be, which is nice. Yeah, it's just once we get our ore detector going, we can go faster. Just hold your horses. Or get our ore refiner, I mean. Large steel tubes. Ooh.
Oh, there's some in the passenger seat.
The wolf gave me some large steel tubes.
Yeah, that's where I got mine from.
Yep. Those are very handy. Oh yeah, I should do this. GPS.
Inventory full.
Yours. Copy that clipboard. I just thought about it. Pi has no way to see where we're at.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought that since we can see where he was at, that he can see where we were at.
No, because I don't think you gave him admin privileges, so he doesn't have the admin menu.
Oh, okay. In that case, I guess walk him through how to get the thing on his screen so he knows how to find us.
Yep. Is Pi there still?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, the K menu, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the comms tab, or the GPS tab, sorry.
GPS, yes.
Yeah, so over on the left, you see that should say Drunken Dragon Gaming 1.
Yep.
So you click that, and then at the bottom of the window, it says Always Visible.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, so now you should see on your HUD, you should see the marker for that. Should be blue. So that's where we're at. I'm sorry. I just realized now that there's no way for you to be able to find us. Bad.
Inventory full.
I'm just working on widening the tunnel now.
Oops. Jeez. There we go. Little laggy for a moment there.
About to
I was
poke
in
you.
the hole, and then I was out of the hole, and then I was back in the hole.
Serial man, I was about to poke you with my drill going, man, I'm standing right here.
Inventory full.
Oh, yeah. Survival kit's full, so
Inventory full.
have to wait for it to process a little bit.
Oh, I see. Okay. Boy, I hadn't made much in the way of steel plates.
No, I might take the rest of this off the queue for the moment. Because we can re-queue it, so no big deal.
Hey, just leave the motors in there. 'Cause we need 10 motors.
Yeah, you were trying to make 100, which would have taken forever. So I will queue up 10 motors. That way, when it's done making plates, I would try to move my pod closer, but it's dangerous.
I got you. What do we need the gravel for?
Drills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, drills use the gravel for the head, I believe. At least that's my guess, that they use the gravel for the tip of the drill.
Let's see. Because the drill's already unlocked on my thing, so let's look. I got all these cargo containers. Oh, yeah, and I wanted to make 2 medium cargo containers, one on either side of the refinery.
You're more than likely to do a small one for now, because the medium ones are only for the small grid anyway. But yeah, the large ones are very, very expensive.
Well, I was looking at the medium cargo container, not the large.
Yeah, the medium one is only for a small grid.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, so sure.
This ship here is a small grid that we've been using.
Right,
Small grid blocks.
but
And this is a large grid. So basically, think of an entity. This is an entity that we're standing on. And
Yeah.
your ship is an entity. This is a large grid entity. That's a small grid.
I'm looking at the opening on this, where you interact with it, and it's the same size as the 2 openings
Right.
that'll be on here.
Yeah, because this large port here is for a large or it's for a large conveyor tube.
Right. So that's what I thought.
But you can't put a small grid on a large grid like that.
I'm still not understanding.
Okay.
The opening on
Just
this
say-
opening on this side is the same as that opening over there. So you put the conveyor tube from here to cargo here. That should work, right?
Pull out a medium cargo container and you'll understand on your hotbar.
Let me find it again.
You can type in the top.
It's too late now. I'm scrolling.
Click over to blocks. That'll make your life a little easier.
Oh, it doesn't snap to the grid.
Yeah, like I said, it's for a small grid. It's for small grid stuff.
Oh, I see. I think it's got small openings on two sides and large openings on two sides. Okay. I see.
Yeah. So basically, some blocks can only be large grid and some blocks can only be small grid.
Oh, okay.
And then there's other blocks that can be both. Or that can do both, essentially.
So to do the idea that I had,
Just with a small cargo container.
well, how are you gonna connect?
You'll see once you go to try to put it down. It'll change.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Boy, these things
And
are
you can
expensive.
snap it- And you can snap it directly to the assembler. You don't have to have a conveyor port or conveyor tube in between.
Oh, okay.
So just as long as the two big openings are touching each other.
So I'd have an interior plate to put these down.
Yep.
Okay. I'm understanding better now. Oh, gravel is only used for reactors. It's 99% waste.
This word is used for drills too.
Right, that was the whole reason I was scrolling through here. I saw that I had the drill. The drill is computer, motor, large steel tube, construction components, and steel plates.
And we need to build a basic refinery in order to unlock that.
Yep. Which is what we're trying to make right now. So,
Yep. Well, we're trying to make a basic refinery. So, yeah, never mind. I was thinking assembler for some reason. Which we will also need to.
well, I figure we're going to need all the things, but...
Yeah, we'll need all the things.
So, what I'm trying to do now is to widen the tunnel.
Well, instead of energy.
That way we don't keep running into each other. Spy, were you going to come join us over here?
I'm just digging a hole.
Oh, okay.
Trying to make your ship flyable. Or your pod flyable so you can fly it over here.
No, I'm literally just digging a hole.
Okay, I mean, you can come dig a hole over here. If you like. Just that little GPS thing on that GPS tab, you can collect new from current position. And if you do leave that spot and you want to come back to it later. That's if you want. Thinking what I might do is to help speed this process up a little bit. I'm gonna tear apart my respawn pod. That'll get us the parts we need, hopefully, to help finish this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, It's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna tear this apart. And he's pretty useless anyway until we can make the metal grids to make atmospheric thrusters.
Military. What is that over there?
What'd you say?
Mild military something? 6.85 kilometers away from us?
Oh, the military barracks? Yeah. That's just another faction. We are neutral with them.
Okay. So what you're saying is go over there and open fire.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want. You probably won't live very long though.
That way we make sure we piss off everybody.
Yep. Now the cool thing is we can actually become friends with the space pirates if we take down civilian ships and stuff like that. Basically become space pirates ourselves.
Oh.
Yeah. If you so it's kind of like the other game we were playing. What was it called?
Imperium.
That
Yeah.
say boy that narrows it down. It's like that other game we were playing. What's it called? It's a broad selection for us.
It is.
Inventory.
Yeah, Imperion, where there's factions, and making friends with one faction could ultimately piss off another one.
That makes sense.
So, yeah. Unfortunately, though, you have cargo ships turned off, so we can't be space pirates.
Oh.
So let's turn that on. But the cargo ships are pretty cool because they're like basically NPC cargo ships, but there's no actual people in the game. It's just a computer flying ship. But you can become a space pirate and take it over.
All right.
Rather than building your own ships, you just pirate everybody else's.
Yep. Good luck, Balin.
Station. What? What do you say?
He's playing Stationeers.
Don't think I've heard of that one.